going home back to the UK and just getting a job, and just being a father to my little girl. But then, I was like, I still got 2-3 years left on my visa. This is what I've been dreamed of. I've been sent to this country for a purpose. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give football a shot. You know what I mean? This thing I've been denying my whole life and acting like I don't want to do, just, saying, listen, this is what I'm going to do. And I just went out and did it.
Menelik Watson's my guest. All right, so to play football, you ended up going to Saddleback. It's a junior college in Mission Viejo here in California. I mean, at that point, realistically, how much football had you played?
None. I had played none. I didn't know anything. I mean, I got to California early in the summer. I didn't know anything about football. I wasn't watching any tape. I really didn't know what to look for. I was cleaning carpets and moving furniture all summer, so I had no time to even watch any film on anything. So I get to Saddleback and I don't even know how to put on my pads or anything. It's just all brand new. It's like being a brand new baby. You know what I mean? And it was exciting. It was exciting too. You know what I mean? Being in a sport, I felt like I was a kid again.
Yeah, but you didn't even know how to put your pads on.
Yeah.
So what was that first practice like?
It was fun. As soon as I saw, the physical play and the intensity, I was like, oh yeah, this is me. As soon as I saw that, I was fortunate to play with Kyle Long. He's like, me and him developed a great relationship because, we're both on our unique journeys together, and it was funny we met at the same time. And, seeing him and seeing how he was able to express himself out on the football field, in a physical nature, it was fun, man. And I saw it and I was like, man, at that point I kind of knew this was for me, you know what I mean? I knew the sport was for me.
Menelik Watson joining us. And then you got the opportunity and you made the most of it and you were getting better and better, and it wasn't long before you were getting scholarship offers from all over the country.
Yeah.
How did you then end up at Florida State?
Well, I sat down with my good, almost like my American family, one of the guys called Reggie, and we kind of sat down and we talked about, the best situation, because by then, my goal was like, I'm going to take this to the highest level. I'm trying to do something that's never been done before. So we just thought about the best program, the best coaching staff, the best defense, that would, help prepare me to get ready. Because obviously, if you want to play at the next level, you gotta try to get acclimated, especially, the timeline I had. So, there's no one better than Coach Trickett at preparing a guy mentally, technically, and physically for the rigors of an NFL season. You know what I mean? So it was more so a calculated decision, more so than, going with the best place. I mean, Florida State was probably my worst visit out of all the colleges I went to, but I ended up committing there. So it was the best decision I made.
The story's great. Rick Trickett is the coach you're talking about. He's the offensive line at Florida State. He comes out to Saddleback, but he came out there to recruit Kyle Long. And the story is, before he left, he was told by the coaching staff that they had another offensive lineman there, and he didn't believe them. And then you walked into the room, and his reaction was, quote, "Holy bleep." What do you remember about meeting him the first time?
Well, the first time I saw him, he was that short, and he had his cigar, and I saw him, and he just looked me up and down, and you know what I mean, and he said something, obviously I can't say it because we're live, I don't want to be cursing, but he just was straightforward, you know what I mean. He was like, listen, you're big, you're athletic, you look, you definitely look like how